Hey, this is Prometheus giving you the fourth game of this draft championship gameplay ranked. Came off with a tough loss. My opponent was able to go ahead, capitalize on a couple fourth downs, and I just didn't have enough firepower in my offense to get the ball down the field to score a touchdown. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the fourth game of this series. This is going to be the fifth game running with the Miami playbook. We'll see how we're going to work out, see if we can go ahead and get some effective pass plays with this. Could be running with the single back jumbo Z, the I-form tight pair, gun doubles halfback weak, and the gun ace offset is my base offense. 46 under, 43 over plus, and then maybe jump into the nickel double A gap and quarters on defense. All right, going against Reflex Deflex. He's got Champ Bailey, Houston, and Williams. And actually, he's got Wilson, Munoz, and I didn't see the other player right there. So we'll see how things work out with this play. I'm kicking off to him. That means I'll get the ball in the second half. Hopefully, I'll be up on a score on him going into the second half. We're going to go on the over plus, and then base is going to be the cover 4. And he breaks a couple tackles with his running back right there, Blunt, to be able to go ahead and get a nice little run. Going to go into the 46, and we're going to flip it into the LB Dogs 3. Wow. Got away with one right there. It wasn't covering a guy. He actually had a wide receiver wide open out there in the flat. So let's go ahead and stay in LB Dogs. I'm going to hit him with man pressure here. And actually got him with the man pressure and picked him off, fell right into the zone. He actually had another blocker right there. So got a good turnover here on defense to get back into the game here. Going to go in the jumbo. I'm going to switch the package into the tight end flips. And we're just going to hit him with halfback smash. And we're going to flip the play off to the left-hand side. And guy came right off the block right there to go ahead and just kill that hole. So he went into cover 3 sky. Let's go into offset, and we're going to flip our tight end. And we're just going to do outside zone. Come back into the inside zone. There we go. And he gets a hit stick against me, but I luckily get the ball right back. All right, so I'm in field goal range, and getting a turnover, we got to make a guy pay for that. So let's go into the gun doubles. We get a strong slot, and we're going to come out in the fake rub and block up my running back. There you go. So a little out route right there. I don't know what type of defense he was in a cover 2, so that could have got a little bit ugly, but really good defense right there. So let's go back into the jumbo Z, and we're going to do smash off to the right-hand side. There you go. So nice little run right there. Able to go ahead and hit the gaps through the center and get a touchdown against my opponent. So this is a good way to go ahead and start off the series, getting a turnover and getting a score with a touchdown against my opponent. So that's actually a good way to start. All right, so tackling him on the 21-yard line. I'm going to go ahead and stay in the 46 defense here, LB Dogs. And I took my guy out of position, completely out of position. That's how he got rid of that play right there. All right, so he's just hitting me right up the middle right now. I'm going to go ahead and switch into a different defense. Let's go into cover 2. And he gets in just with a fullback dive. Didn't have any defense for it. I probably should have went into into a different type of defense. But bad play by my defensive back. I actually pulled my defensive back out of the play. He had a good shot right down the middle with a seam shot, but he seems fairly one-dimensional with his offense. He ran a couple times, but we'll see. We haven't really seen most of his offense because he was able to get a good interception to start the game. All right, going to go back into the Jumbo Z halfback smash. Flanker dig is my base play. There you go. Boyle caught the play right in the seam. I don't necessarily look for that route, but the way he was playing as defender, it was the smart play. So we're gonna go into tight pair. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with an ISO. Just stretch him. There you go. So he bunched everybody up the middle and able to go ahead and just jump into a stretch to take it outside. So that's the annoying thing about this play set, is that you have to defend the stretch and the actual inside runs with this formation. So let's see what he does right here. He's staying back into the nickel. Let's go into boots. And I just went ahead and prematurely just spun him against him. So he's staying into that 4-4 defense. So just go ahead and just stay in the fullback dive. See if we can get him out of it. There you go. So Cooks is able to go ahead and cook it for me, and we're just going to go ahead and just hurry up. I'm going to fullback dive him. And able to go ahead and get the ball in the end zone with a very fast score using that I-form type pair as my base offense. And nickel set, I'm going to go into double A gap. There you go. Swatted the ball. My defender actually goes ahead and takes that play away right there. So he went back to jet slot post. He did that before against. And he just caught it again. Who is that guy over there that he's actually just lob streaking me? There you go. He's got pressure off the edge right there. He couldn't get the ball off because he's depending on that lob streak. And just threw right into coverage. So this guy's just getting away with some crazy plays right now. Ah, God, he caught me in a defensive switch, and that was actually a difference right there. So my defensive switched, and I didn't have my play set up correctly. So that actually hurt me a lot. Sometimes in those switches I can get a pretty good, like a fast nano blitz out of it, but that's what he caught me in. I should have got out of that defense, but you know, he had a hard time with it earlier, and my defensive play wasn't set up. I should have probably just went ahead and fagged him up. All right, so a field goal going up by another score is going to be a win right here, so I want to not try to get away from that. I'm going to go into halfback smash. Let's see if he stays in that 4-4. Definitely in it. And he just comes right off the blocks right there to go ahead and tackle me in the back. I'm going to do the rub play. Oh, that ball was actually misthrown by my quarterback, and my wide receiver didn't do anything with it. So 3rd and 13 situation right here. This is not a good situation. I don't necessarily have a good offense. I've got to keep a short offense to keep things rolling. So let's do play action and read. There you go. Nice play. Nice play. Verticals the other way. And just underneath, that's just going to beat him up. Doing a little inside zone right here to keep him honest. And able to go ahead and get myself closer to field goal range right here. But if I can get a touchdown, that's good. I haven't seen a lot of man zone, so we're going to go into the halfback cross screen. My first read is going to be the tight end on a man blitz over the middle, and then I'm going to try to dump it down to Murray if it's zone. There you go. Come on! These slants. There you go. Wide open. Right over the middle. Inside zone. And I want to go ahead and take this clock down as much as possible, because I don't want to give the ball back to this guy at all. And Murray drops the ball right there. All right, so I got a shot in the end zone. He goes into cover 2, so that was actually a smart play by him. We're going to take a timeout because I know I'm not going to be able to take 2 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and give my team some rest. And I'm going to jump out of my offensive set and do 4 verticals here. There you go. Oh, come on, Cooks. It's the second ball you dropped in this series. You're killing me, man. You're freaking killing me. So another lob up there, 4 for 10 with his quarterback. He's just lobbing the ball up. This game should be a little bit better where I'm at right now, but I'm up by 3 points and have an opportunity to go another score against this guy. All right, so we're going to go stay with the jumbo package. Actually, let's just go into the I form. I had some pretty good success with that, and we're going to use our basic play, which is going to be the fullback dive. Go into the stretch. Nice suction tackle right there. I could have went house with that run right there with the stretch. So he went into the 3 Sam wheel blitz. Is his base blitz. And I think I pulled up the first down right there. Nope, 3rd and inches. So I don't think this guy actually has any kind of defense against Skull Line, so we're just going to QB sneak him. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the first down right there. He had no defense whatsoever. He just gave it to me. Let's jump back into the I form, tight pair, and we're going to go ahead and just stay with the fullback divers, a base run. I'm going to go into the stretch, and we're going to run off the left side. And unable to go ahead and get the edge. My tackle long did not seal, and I just it was actually a good push by him right there. So that I'm having a hard time running off to the left side with my offensive line. So with this type of formation, I probably should have went with maybe a left tackle when I drafted. All right, so if he's in zone coverage, I should look for Olsen over the middle. There you go. Able to go and pull that off, and we're just going to go into dagger. There you go. So Olsen's able to go ahead and pull it off right there. He actually hit the seam. I was looking for the in route because he went into cover 2, and it didn't work out for me the way I wanted it to. Let's go into the inside zone here. That's the blocking I was looking for. Nice run right there by Murray. And he hit me with a blitz. I didn't get rid of the ball quick enough. I didn't have fast reads. So that actually hurt me right there. Got me in a basically a long situation. I'm going to go with the same play again. There you go. So Strong able to come up huge. His defensive back didn't do anything, was in position, and did not make a play. So the strength of his team is definitely not his defensive backs, and I've got to remember that on the left side. So I got the ball up to the 26. I'm going to go in the quarters defense here. And I'm going to use a base play, which is going to be the DB strike 1. There you go. Sacked him right there. He just came off the edge. Got another pressure off the edge there with the quarter defense, so he doesn't really have an answer for it right now. And another pressure off the edge. So he's not blocking his backside guy right there. And I've got a 4th and 18 situation. I'm going to just go into prevent defense here. Punting the ball in that type of situation is not smart if you're playing against a good player. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does to go ahead and stop me. So I'm going to come out of the ace offset and do an outside run, outside zone run. I'm going to stack my blocking. There you go. So able to go ahead and get a first down or more. With that run, I'm going to take this down. I'm going to start chewing the clock on this guy. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit more orthodox. I'm going to do the read option. I'm going to go back in the inside zone. There's an extra defender over there. And he comes off the block to go ahead and get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. But we're going to keep chewing the clock against this guy. There you go. So Sim's able to go ahead and tackle, get the ball inbounds, and we are in a 3rd and 9 situation. We're going to go ahead and take the chew clock off, do the fake rub. There you go. So able to go ahead and hit Cooks up the middle to keep the clock rolling against my opponent. Okay, to do sail. And he picks me off. I threw to the other the other tight end, and he actually picks me off right there. So huge play for him. He gets back into this game. We're going to go ahead and stay with the quarters defense. It seemed to be the defense that he had a hard time with. So we're going to go ahead and stay with this DB strike. And came up with a swat right there to go ahead and take away the lob streak. So this guy doesn't really have much of a scheme. He's been able to stay in this game with his lob streaks and a couple of the slants he's been running. There you go. So sack right there, turnover, because he didn't leave any kind of blocking in there. So I think he's canceling. He's going to go ahead and quit out right now against me. No blocking right there, no fast reads, and he's going to go ahead and quit out. Conceded the game against me. Kept him in this game a little bit longer than I wanted to, and he only stayed in the game because he lob streaked me. He was able to go ahead and catch a couple big plays down the field and just stay in the game that way. But he didn't really have a very impressive scheme. On offense, I was having some problem because he was running that 4-4, so I couldn't run the ball, and that was very strong-headed that I wanted to do that. But I was able to go ahead and score 24 points against him, so that's actually kind of effective. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Going ahead and won another game, and we'll just keep rolling with this scheme, and hopefully I'll go ahead and keep winning and get myself a draft championship out of this first ranked on-lane draft championship gameplay with the Miami Dolphins playbook. So if you like this stuff, hit the like button. Let me know you like these full gameplays.